What is going on, everybody? First things first, before I get into the video and get distracted or ultimately forget, first things I want to say Happy Mother's Day to all the wonderful mothers out there. And if you're a single parent or whatever the case is, happy Mother/Father's Day or happy Aunt's Day or anything. If you're a mother to somebody, this day is for you. Crack open a cold one. Force your kids to take you out to drink because you deserve it for dealing with the stuff and whatever. And that's basically my intro for Mother's Day. Anyway, so to the show, the video, or whatever you want to say. Want to say episode because it makes me feel like I'm making a show, which it is. Anyway, so I just watched the seventh episode, or seventh, yeah, the seventh episode of Iron Fist. And speaking of Iron Fist, I almost forgot Bobblehead. Bobblehead. Actually, this is pretty cool. I didn't realize it was a bobblehead, despite it said on the box that it's a bobblehead. But I just noticed on the back it had the knot for the mask. So this is pretty cool. So obviously, this is the golden version of the bobblehead of the figure or whatever. And the pretty cool thing is the hands actually light up, which I kind of noticed. Like, wow, that's pretty cool. It's like it fits with the show. So, oh crap. So with talking about Iron Fist in this episode. Iron Fist is hopefully gonna stand right there. There it is. It's standing right there, kind of like my guest host a little bit, or just a decoration. It should look pretty cool. Anyway, so basically in this episode, it kind of more or less establishes what we already know. You know, the hand is evil and whatever. But the thing is, it shows us something that we didn't know about the Rand Company and the Hand and Madame Gal is that a lot like Hydra and a lot like Hydra and Shield. You know, the Hand has been infiltrated by Rand, which it's kind of clever because it's like, hello, Rand, Hand. Of course, it makes sense because both words rhyme. Ding. Anyway, so I mean, but it's kind of hard to say if Madame Gao is like telling the truth until like the end of the episode when Danny figures out like that Madame Gao has gone to some place in China, and then that's the same place that they're going to before the plane crash in the same place in China. I forgot what the name of it, but it's some funny Chinese name or whatever. But anyway, but I mean, this, let's be honest, is kind of a slow moving episode. But there are some scenes where it's like really just fucking trippy. I mean, you know, for example, in the beginning of the episode when the father, I kind of forgot his name, Harold, is just taking the dead guy's teeth and just kind of like ripping them up. That's some freaky ass shit. Because at first it reminded me of The Walking Dead. And the funny thing is, I actually finished watching that episode of The Walking Dead where Michonne had the undead two people like just, you know, like as her disguise or whatever. But that was just so freaky. I mean, because it's like that was like the first, or it's actually the second thing in the second scene of the episode. And hold on, yes, yeah, sure, okay, okay. Bye. Anyway, so anyway, so yeah, basically in this episode, it kind of obviously episode, you know, blah blah blah, and like like I kind of like how Madame Gal kind of references Luke Cage and Daredevil. She doesn't reference Jessica Jones, but she says the Devil of New York and the man with impenetrable skin. I think that's pretty clever. You know, and I just kind of like. I mean, I'm not saying this is a boring episode per se, but it just felt kind of a low key episode. Like, you know, just it kind of gave us the facts and more or less. It's like, and also the thing I want to mention is like, you know, Danny is doing what's right for the people. You know, he sees that the company just poisoning people and giving them people cancer, so he does the right thing. What he thinks he does the right thing, but in the meeting they want to hear like, well, forget what I said to that lady. I know what we're doing is good. So for the best of the company, not for the people, I'm gonna do this. But they went the opposite route, and it's funny though because at first It's like the girl, I forgot her name. I want to call her Karen, but that's not her name. Is like, kind of embarrassed. It's like, oh shit, he's screwing up the company, but in reality, it's doing good for the company. But the thing is, it's like more or less near the end of the episode, we realize that the Rand company is not exactly Shield. They've been evil for a long damn time. That's probably why his parents died. Ding, let's go off. Anyway, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's not really like not a lot of things happen in this episode. It's more kind of low key, but yeah, that's basically it to the whole thing. So it's a pretty good episode. Can't wait till what happens next. And as usual, I'm out like the Flash and see you with another video.